This is the Sheriff. It is a 14 bunker mini solo duo base that's incredibly nice and incredibly easy. And we're just going to show you the 14 different bunkers. Here we have the non-splashable version where we use single doors and a furnace. Otherwise, you could use garage doors and a floor. But as you can see here, we hop up on the furnace and then we upgrade this to regular sheet metal, and then we can see the barrel inside. And you kind of have to look down a bit to actually get on that. And you just reskin back to shipping container, and now you can access the barrel. And this works in every grade, but for stone you need brick and brutalist, whereas metal you just need shipping container, and then HQM obviously you need space station. So you would make this floor armored for HQM, and this armored. The actual floor doesn't matter because you just need the low wall, the space station, and you can make this low wall regular HQM, seal it up, and then this one is, so the actual floor doesn't matter for space station, or it's just a low wall. And then for shipping container you upgrade the triangle piece floor. And again, it's very nice and very easy. Obviously if you do them all HQM, it's going to be very costly, but we'll just show you that is one barrel on each side on 6 different sides. 1, 2, and you just hop up here. Right here you may need to look at radius 0 to actually hit this floor right here. So that's all you do, and you hide all your loot in those 12 different hidden barrels. And going up into the jump up, you may have one that you, I don't know, maybe not have seen before. You just have a ladder hatch here and a shipping container roof at half height that blocks your entrance. Just a nice little door path bunker. And you make that unskinned sheet and you can come up here and then you reseal that, and you can't go down or up with that. And that's not going to happen to you on a regular server. It's not going to push you into the wall, but you just have it right here. It's an open floor, so the doorway bunker doesn't matter too much, but it's very nice if they're trying to do a door raid on one of them. We just have turrets up here. You can seal it off if you want to with roof pieces. It's really not that much more upkeep, but then you lose these ones as shops. But we have 5 total vending machines right here, so it's not too bad. If you do want to seal it up, it just looks nice when it's open. And then you have a normal spiral stair hexagon 3-story core right here. And keep in mind to not hit the triangle splash bug. See how our twig pattern is coming straight off of that? That means it's going to act like a square floor like this during a raid, so it's not going to be splashed on the outside walls. If we put it on one of these, it can stick through the wall. But right here, just make sure that twig pattern is not left or right like that. You want it straight, so those twig striations are coming straight right there, so it's not going to be splashed. And the upkeep is really not that bad. 11.5k metal, 5k stone, and 90, it's like 92 HQM. I have that other low wall and floor upgraded, so around 92 HQM. And then obviously you just spiral stair bunker this. It's incredibly nice and incredibly easy for a mini 14 bunker base. That's probably the most I could fit in this little mini base. I don't know if there's any higher bunker count for such a small base, and it's going to be very nice and very easy. Okay, it's super easy to build. We're just going to start with a twig 2x1 and a ramp and a small box at a specific location. And I know someone's going to say I can't do this while being hunted by the 20 man on the 900 pop, so it's not good. I'm not going to do it, but you can't do much when you're being hunted by a 20 man on a 900 pop besides build a 1x1. So we're going to put a small box right after this second, or first from the top, but second or third from the bottom. Right here, just this last spot right here, we're going to put the small box right beyond it upwards. If we do it too low, we're gonna have too much of a gap. We're just gonna do it right there. And as you can see, the actual deployable model is gonna be a bit farther back. But you just want that blue outline right after this spot on the right of your twig ramp. And you come up here, crouch, building plan, triangle foundation. Go all the way down right here. And now the distance between a half height floor on the low, half wall, low wall on the high, low wall, half wall, low wall on the high, and then when your floor is over here, that's the exact spot you can reach your barrel. And then you do need this other floor right here to sort of squish your character in. And now, as you can see, we'll be able to access our barrel in here, and we'll do it so we don't need to demolish anything, and it's going to be very nice and very easy. Okay, so once you have your box placed, it's very easy. Do the same thing, start it up, And since our core is going to be a star core, a hexagon with honeycomb, we just don't need to demolish anything right here. So we can go ahead and upgrade that to wood. And then go ahead and upgrade our whole core right here. And we're just going to start our bunker and starter like this. Doesn't take that long. And which side? It's this side. This is where I was. And we're just going to go ahead and make a wall right here for the jump up. For our spiral stair bunker right there. And then here is where we'll put our TC. We want a frame here. Can go ahead and demolish that. Put garage doors all the way around here. And then another frame for our floor grill right here. Which we can do first like this. Or we can do it off the bunker floor right here. And to do an easy starter jump up before you get a frame, you could just put a furnace in there. And now we need to make sure we put a floor in for the bunker. You can do that through the wall right here. And this is a bit annoying to get back down in. And once that floor is off right there, we want to floor at half height on all of these, all around our honeycomb. That's why we put this frame on the TC. And now we can go ahead and demolish this, and then now we get our forward striation like this, so we don't get the triangle splash button. Now we have an early game bunker, and we can go ahead and upgrade all of these floors and put other floors out like this at half height. And then we can go ahead and add a second story right here. Give you the high ground on some early fights, and another floor like this, just so you could wrap around, and once you have all garage doors, it's the same 15 rockets. Now once you have this, you can go ahead and upgrade this. We don't demolish any of this stuff here. And we're just going to wrap around after we put our honeycomb like this. We're just going to wrap around like this. Do a full hexagon around everything here, but make sure you put your honeycomb on your core for your star pattern. And these floors inside here, upgraded. And now we can go ahead and put honeycomb all around the actual star core. Like that, and we just need these floors inside the honeycomb so we can get this low floor right here to fit a barrel. My keyboard's acting up, it's fantastic, it's great. Standard Logitech business, so we're just going to go all the way around. This, and we're just going to upgrade these three right here. You can do these with roof pieces like I did in the intro, but it's not necessary. I just feel it looks very nice. And we want a single square on each of the 6 sides in between our original 3 triangles like this. And that's just for an airlock. You could use a different kind of airlock if you want to. And you have the full footprint like this. Now we can go ahead and seal up the honeycomb right here. And I missed that. My keyboard is fantastic right now. And we'll just go ahead and seal off everything. Put these floors right here. This is where we're going to put our barrel. And you do have the option of putting the wall in here if you demolish these and put the wall like this. It's not exactly necessary. I guess it helps for the full raid cost, but it's really not that bad. It doesn't add any to your actual core. It just kind of divides the barrels. But we're just going to put a barrel in each one of these. And low wall, half wall, low wall. And as you can see, we have the perfect height right there. And we'll just do, we don't need that middle wall. It's nice, but it does add to a lot of upkeep. But it does sort of like divide the barrels. So up to you if you think you're actually going to get raided on all 6 sides, then do the walls. And you could also just do a half wall over here floating. You don't need to demolish the foundations later. And this is what contributes so much to the upkeep, is the tile count. Because we have so many half walls and low walls right here. We can just jump up here, seal everything right here. And if you're doing this stone early game, you want to make sure this is brick, because you're still going to be able to see through there. So you want to make sure these are all brick on the corners. Just like that. And then now we're just going to go ahead and go back to Brutalist. And you can put roof pieces right here, and since there's a low wall beneath it, it only sticks off the floor. And you can add this honeycomb. Technically it's not needed because the roof pieces are a layer, but really trying to shave off that upkeep, you don't need these. You don't need the star pattern all the way up to the second floor, but it's really nice to actually be able to jump on something other than a roof and have like some tiny bit of coverage. And then for our third floor, we're going to do 2 vending machines like this, a window, an entrance, and 3 windows like this. There's 3 single doors, 3 windows, and 2 of the single doors are going to be vending machines. And everything is on 1 TC, so you don't have to worry about that. We're just going to speed this up a little bit straight to Brutalist. And now you have all of those hidden barrels in there, and now we're just going to go ahead and make, that's 13 bunkers, and now we're just going to do the doorway and the other bunker. So everything is the same like this so far, but on one entrance we're going to do a ladder hatch right here, and then everything else is the exact same. You could do a window right here or a full wall, doesn't matter how you want to do it. And you can make multiple ladder hatch entrances, but we're just going to do one. Lookout radius is 0 currently, which is throwing me off on building quickly. And then we're just going to add these so we could have some jump ups early on to actually get up there. It's not necessary at all, but I just like to do that so we could run up here to the 3rd floor. And then on 3 of them, we're going to go ahead and do full walls like this. And then on this one, it's going to be your jump up. You're going to do the full walls. So on all 3 rotating from your jump up, you do full walls like that. And on these, you could just do a full wall right here. And for peaks like this. So flat full walls on 3. Full walls around the triangles on the other 3. Just like that. And in order to get this floor, all you need to do is reskin it to default. It does work in stone. And then we can go back to Brutalist. And then we're just going to do windows right here, very standard stuff. And on these, we're going to go ahead and put a floor at half height here. And this is going to create our bunker with our roof piece. And then we're going to go ahead and do a frame right here, triangle frame like that. And then we're going to do another frame right here and do all of this all the way around. We only have one ladder hatch entrance right here. And you can put these half walls in here for stability. Window, vending machine. Crouch down here. And since we're upgrading this one to sheet anyways, we don't need to have the vending machine there first. But usually you want the vending machine there first. So we're just going to do this shipping container. Not all at once, so we can put that vending machine there and then do that. And this is going to prevent going in there. And then when we do regular sheet metal, we can crouch down in there. So we're just going to go ahead and get a triangle ladder hatch. Right here, and then you could also just put a half wall right there if you want to. And another triangle ladder hatch right here. And this is going to be our turret spot right here and garage doors right here. That should be on the up one right here. And then our triangle floor grill goes right in here. And then we could have a turret and a garage door. Turret goes right here. With chain link, and make sure you put that turret far enough back. And then you can just do garage door here for your vending machine. And here's your peaks. You can put a ramp right there, and we're just going to repeat that. And that's pretty much it. I only put down 2 turrets, but you don't need to do that. And then obviously put a 3rd turret here, and this right here does need to be, once this is split, and then you could upgrade that in here. You could upgrade the roof pieces in there to bring the full honeycomb back. Once you put that vending machine there, it is very friendly as far as weird floor stack bases, because you could access pretty much everything from these bunker loot rooms down here. And then obviously you could just upgrade everything to metal, shipping container, metal. Just upgrade everything to shipping container. Pretty much every single thing except for the front doorways right here. This could be shipping container, and it's very nice and very easy for 14 total bunkers in here. And again, you can do the single doorways and a furnace. You're worried about the splash. And then you could hop up here. And the furnace, you kind of gotta like wiggle around in the furnace. But there we have our nice 1 hidden bunker right here, and 11 more from this one. Very nice and very, very easy.